ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन् इति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna, dear children, how is everyone? I'm very happy to see you all again, and my sincere apologies. We couldn't do the class last Thursday. Janmashtami was very close, and we were very, very busy in all different services. But I'm very glad to see you all after that 1 week break. And today, I thought we will do a quick recap of all the concepts that we have seen so far. We have already understood with the help of Bhagavad Gita so far. So, first and foremost, the most important thing we learned the ABC of spiritual life, the most basic understanding, which is I'm not this body, I'm spirit soul. Okay, so that is our true identity. And then we learned about accepting the different changes in the body, like how when a soul enters a body, it has a baby body, then baby grows, becomes a young child, then a teenage boy, then a grown man, and then gradually becomes an old man. And when the expiry date of the body comes, then the soul leaves the current body, and then soul transmigrates to the next body. In simple words, soul goes to a different body. So this is all normal, natural process which wise people always accept. They don't get shocked or scared or hurt or upset or depressed when someone leaves their body. And in other words, when someone dies, right? So we are very much aware of the presence of soul within our body and in others' body. So, and then we learned about the science of soul. We learned about some characteristics of soul. That even when body dies, even though the body has died, the soul never dies. Soul never takes birth. What takes birth is actually body, and when the body dies, soul still continues to live, and nothing can destroy the soul. The soul is beyond everything physical. Fire can't burn it, sword can't cut it, water can't wet it, wind can't dry it. The soul, it is made of light. It's very pure and spiritual light. It's full of life, and soul's nature is to always be happy. So the soul is like an energy because soul is there in our body is alive. When the soul leaves, the body doesn't move anymore. But whoever takes birth is sure to die. That is something else to remember. Whoever takes birth is sure to die. In Sanskrit, they say jatasya hi dhruvo mrityuho. Whoever takes birth will definitely die. So we cannot be overwhelmed or scared by death. So as we know, all these that I just said, these are not my words. This is what Krishna has told Arjun in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. when Arjun was confused and he didn't want to fight. The war, he didn't want to fight that war because he didn't want to kill anyone to win the kingdom. So, like this, Krishna continues to instruct Arjun how killing of wrong people, unrighteous people, is not any sin. And even killing them is Arjun's duty because he is a warrior and it's his duty to fight as a warrior. And then Krishna was telling him that he should focus on his goal only. So, as we already discussed, there are two kinds of people. Um, Basically, one kind of people are those who focus on their goal only, nothing else can distract them. For example, right now, for this half an hour, our goal is to listen to this class. So, the first kind of people are they can easily focus and nothing can distract them. What is happening in the house, what sounds they are hearing, they're not looking at any other screens or anything like that. They're focusing on the goal only. And then there are other kind of people. Their attention is many branched. They have too many tabs open in their brain. If they are walking home from school, they see a creek, they forget that I'm supposed to go home now. They'll jump and have a swim. They see McDonald's and they forget that I have to go home and go to my swimming class or whatever. So they will just sit and eat there. So they forget their goal. That I have to reach home in time. So they would do anything and everything that makes them happy in that moment. So such kind of people are called Bahushakha. That means their intelligence is deviated, and that is not what we want to be. We want to be the first kind of people who focus on one thing at a time, and when we have a goal, we focus on the goal only, and nothing can distract us. So, and those people who focus on one goal at a time, they grow very fast in their life. So we learned the importance of focusing on your current duty, your current goal, depending on whichever phase of life you all are in. Most of you are in student phase of life. So studying, getting good grades, understanding what is explained in school, learning some spiritual subjects, listening to your elders, that is your duty, your dharma. And then we also learned about another important shloka. The shloka is Bhagavad Gita 2.47. In that one, Krishna says, Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phalhetu bhur ma te sangotsva karmani. So what this means in simple English is that you have a right to perform your prescribed duty, but you are not entitled to the fruits of your actions. So never consider yourself the cause of the results of what you do, and never be attached to not doing your duty. So that is also a little bit hard to understand. So let me simplify it. Again, what it means is that for us, you are one of the doers, but you are not the only doer. For anything, any activity to complete, there are so many doers, there are so many factors, and that we discussed in very much detail in one of our sessions. So we are not the doers in the sense that we alone don't determine the results. So first thing, we should not become proud when results are good. And second thing is we shouldn't become disappointed or sad or disheartened when the results are not good, when they are not in our favor. So this understanding, it prepares us to be equal in all the situations, in happiness and distress. If we win or we lose, we pass the exam or we sometimes fail exam, or we don't perform as we expected in the exam, we accept the results and we are not too attached to the results. So, along the same theme, then we learned how anger is born, how we get angry. So we talked about we should not be attached to the results. So, and that is somehow connected to our evil habits like anger. Greed. So, in that session, we explained in detail. When we think about something a lot, that's the first step. Then what happens? We start to want it very badly. That is called attachment. And then, if we get it, we become greedy. We want more of it, right? And other option is we don't get it, and then we become angry because we didn't get it. And then you may do something foolish. You forget right and wrong, and your intelligence may become confused, and you may make a bad choice and then suffer. So everything starts from um, thinking too much about something and wanting it too badly, being attached to the results. And the protection from, so this all leads to making bad choices. And the protection from making any kind of bad choices, that protection we can get from Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, who lives right beside our soul, right within our body, lives as super soul, and he is always there to guide us. He is the one who will give us intelligence to make good choices if we listen to him, if we make a connection to him. So we should always be in a connection with the God that lives within us, and we should always be grateful. So, in this world, everything is temporary. Even the people we love the most, our parents will grow old and they will pass away. Our friends will move on. Our current friends in school and neighborhood, they will move to different places. Our elders, our relatives, they will not always be with us. But Krishna, our eternal friend, our supreme father, our well-wisher, he never leaves us. Even when we forget him, he still remembers us. Even when we make mistakes, he still cares for us. Even if the whole world turns away from us, he stands by our side. And most importantly, most of all, Krishna always protects his devotees. Even if the entire universe turns against the devotee, Krishna is always there to protect the devotee. Okay. And one example of this we saw in the movie Mahavatar Narsimha, that most of us, we went to see that movie together. So we saw how the Supreme Lord came to protect his little 5-year-old devotee named Prahlad. So today we are going to talk more about this concept of God coming. So last Saturday, before the class started, I was discussing with the kids who were already there. Last Saturday, we celebrated a big festival, Janmashtami. So in simple words, it means Janma Ashtami. Janma means we take birth. So that day when Krishna was born. So, someone may think that, oh, I was also born. I was born on such and such day. Krishna was also born. So God and I are the same. I get born. He get born. But we need to understand that God's coming is not technically called birth, but it is called appearance. It is called incarnation. And in Bhagavad Gita, he declares what are the reasons, what are the occasions he will come. So the difference between our coming, our birth, and his coming is that we are forced to come because we are bound by the rules, regulations of karma activities. Whatever activities we have done in our millions of lifetimes before this life, good or bad activities, pious or impious activities, our karma, we have to come again and again to face the results of those activities, those choices that we made at certain point of time, right? So we are forced to come. There are rules of karma that bind us. But Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, from whom it is said in Bhagavad Gita, Ham Sarvasya Prabhavo Mattaha Sarvam Pravardate. It means that all the spiritual material worlds, they come from him. We all come from him. He is called Sarva Karana Karanam. He is the reason of all the reasons. So he is the reason why we all are here in this world. So he is not bound by the rules of karma. like us, because he is the maker of everything. He is the maker of the authorities in the universe that implement the rules of karma. He's the big boss. So his coming here is not bound by the rules of karma. His coming is by his own will. He can come and go when he wants, and we can't do that, right? So today we will look at some of Krishna's promises. He has made some promises in Bhagavad Gita that these are the occasions I will definitely come. So I'm going to share my screen. The verses on the screen. This here. Okay. So can everyone see BG 4.7? Can someone please confirm for me? You can see the screen?
Yes, Mataji, we can see it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. So this is Krishna's promise, Bhagavad Gita 4.7. He says, Yada yada hi dharmasya ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानम् अधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्. Would anyone like to read this translation? Nisar, you can.
Whenever and wherever there is a decline in religious practice or descendant of Bharata and a predominant rise of irreligion, at that time I descend myself.
Thank you. Someone else be ready to read the next one, okay? Next promise Krishna makes is this one, 4.8 in Bhagavad Gita. परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे. Who would like to read this one?
I could.
Yes.
To deliver the pious and to annihilate the miscreants, as well as to re-establish that the principles of religion, I myself appear millennium after millennium.
Yeah. Krishna's promise is to deliver the pious and to annihilate the miscreants, as well as to re-establish the principles of religion. I myself appear millennium after millennium. So in previous verse, his promise was whenever and wherever there is decline in religious practice, that's one reason why he will come. When there is predominant rise in irreligion, that's another reason he will come. Reason number 2. Reason number 3 is to deliver the pious. Fourth is to annihilate the miscreants, and fifth is to re-establish the principles of religion. So he has made it very clear. On these occasions, he will certainly come. And apart from these, also, if he wants to come, he can come anytime. Okay, like our house that we are living in. Our father, your dad, he made this house, right? So he can go in any room anytime he likes, right? He doesn't need to knock the door or anything, because it's his home. He made it. He can go anywhere, anytime he wants. So like that, Krishna is the creator of the millions of universes. We are just a little insect living in this, in one of the universes, on one of the planet, in one of the country that he has created. So he can come and go when anywhere he likes. But this is his promises. So I will simplify whatever we read in the verses. What Krishna has promised is whenever there is too much chaos in the world, whenever goodness is being defeated by evil, So he says, Krishna says, I come. Hmm? So he says, the second verse he said, to deliver the pious. That means I appear to protect the good people. Pious people means good people. And it said to annihilate the miscreants. In simple words, to stop the bad people and to re-establish what is right. So the reasons Krishna gives is that first one, protect the good people, right? So he says in the word paritranaya sadhunam. So that means to give hope and strength to those people who are trying to live a good life, the life that he has recommended in Bhagavad Gita. So people who are trying to live a good life like that, if they are in trouble, he will come to protect them. For example, in Mahabharata, he protected the Pandavas. Second reason he gives is to stop the harmful people. The Sanskrit word he is saying is vinashaya cha dushkritam. So that means to stop people who cause harm, great harm to the good people. For example, Krishna came as Lord Ram to defeat Ravan because he was creating chaos in society. When Krishna came as Krishna himself, he defeated Kamsa because he was creating havoc in society. Another reason Krishna has promised he will come is to re-establish the religion, principles of religion. So that means to teach and restore the balance in society. And the word in Sanskrit he is using is dharma sansthapanarthaya, to remind everyone what is right, what is wrong when people forget. So, for example, in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna has reminded Arjun, and through the medium of Arjun, he has reminded all of us about our true identity. Through the medium of Arjun, he has given us this Bhagavad Gita, which again and again I say that is manual of life. Manual, we get a new car, for example, Tesla, we read the manual. So Bhagavad Gita is manual of life. We are all supposed to study Bhagavad Gita to understand the great benefits, the great features this human form of life can give us. At very early stage in life, Prahlad Maharaj says as early as 5 years of age, we need to start learning this manual. So Krishna's coming, Krishna's appearance, we can understand through examples that you guys can relate to. For example, superhero. You all must have seen some or the other superhero movies. So just like Batman or Spider-Man, he shows up when the crime gets out of control. So God also comes when the world is drowning in negativity. And another example I can give is doctors. Doctors usually they sit in their clinics and we go to see them. But when there is pandemic, when there was this COVID-19, then you saw, when people are suffering, then doctors also go out in the medical camps to help people. So similarly, Lord also comes when the disease of selfishness or cruelty or greed spreads too much, and because of these qualities, when bad people try to harass the good people, God will come to control this. And in our computer, sometimes if there are so many bugs in the computer, it gets stuck with the glitches. Then you need to reset it. You need to restart the computer, right? So in the same way, the Lord comes to reset the society, to make it how it should be by teaching dharma. Dharma means what is right. He comes to teach and establish that. And that is what we saw in the movie Mahavatar Narasimha as well. We saw when evil king, what was the name of that king, Prahlad's father? Does anyone remember? What was the name of Prahlad's father?
Kamsa.
Na, kone kidhu kam?
Hiranyakashipu?
Perfect. Nisarg, you said that.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. Correct. So yes, when evil king Hiranyakashipu, he had got out of control. He was so envious of Lord Narayan that he had stopped the worship of Lord Narayan. And he was so envious of Lord Narayan that he was even ready to kill his own son Prahlad. Why? Because Prahlad was worshipping Lord Narayan. So at that time, he put Prahlad through so many troubles. He tried to throw him off the cliff, and he tried to burn him alive in the fire. So many things he did. In one of the occasions, he asked Prahlad that, why do you keep worshipping this Lord Narayan? You've never seen him, you've never met him. And Prahlad says, no, my Lord, even if I have never seen him, I know that he is everywhere. So Hiranyakashipu says, what do you mean your Lord Narayan is everywhere? Is he in this pillar also? So they were standing next to an iron pillar. And then Hiranyakashipu asked, is he in this pillar also? And Prahlad said with great confidence that yes, there is no place in the creation where the creator, Lord Narayan, is not there. And to prove his devotee Prahlad's words right, Lord appeared right then and there from that pillar as Narsimhadev. Nar means man, Simha means lion. So Lord appeared in the form of a half man, half lion form, just to fulfill all the three reasons he has promised. Protect the good. Paritranaya sadhunam. Prahlad was good. To protect him, he came. Stop the harmful. Vinashaya dishkritam. He came to stop Hiranyakashipu. Teach and restore the balance. Dharma sansthapanarthaya. So when there are adharmic, irreligious kings like Hiranyakashipu ruling in the world, they will also try to spread it. So God came to restore a balance in the society. So like this, the Supreme Lord comes as different incarnations. His coming is called appearance, and it's not called birth. To be precise, in common terminology, we say Janmashtami, but his coming is not called Janma. So why I discuss this today, that sometime someone may challenge your faith saying, what kind of God are you worshipping? Because he takes birth. Don't you worship, don't you celebrate Janmashtami? So you all should be able to explain that no, when he comes, it is not a ordinary Janma or ordinary birth like we take. So Janmashtami that we celebrated last Saturday is a celebration of Supreme Lord coming as Krishna. And why did he come at that time? Because at that time there was another king, Kamsa. Just like Hiranyakashipu, he was also harmful to the innocent people. And there were many other unrighteous kings at that time, like the Kauravas. To finish them all in one go and to protect his devotees, Pandavas, the five brothers, Lord came as Krishna. And in your environment also, daily you see, sometimes you see unfairness or evil happening. Maybe in your school there is some bully or there is bullying going on, cheating. And in the news also we see there is wars going on in the world. In politics there is so much selfishness. And then how do you feel when someone stands up for what is right? So we feel good when someone stands up for right, correct? So just like that, just like we admire people who stand for justice, the Supreme Lord is the ultimate one who stands for justice. So quickly I will try to wrap up before the Zoom finishes our meeting itself. The take home message for today, you all try to remember this. God doesn't stay far away. When Prahlad said that, yes, my Lord is here in the pillar also, he didn't have to call the God and say that, please come, my father is refusing to believe in you. He is challenging me. He is not far away. As soon as Prahlad said, he stays right within in the heart. And he cares enough to personally come here. He comes to protect, correct, and guide. So whenever the world gets dark, whenever there is dark in our life, God just does not just watch. He comes to bring back the light. And the best part for us, we should not think that this was stories of the past and he came for great devotee like Prahlad. No, even if you call, any of you call, he will come. When you, do you know, it is said in the scriptures that God's name is equivalent to God Himself. Okay, so when you take His name with faith, when you chant His name, that is equivalent to God being right there in front of you. And that is why the parents of lot of you guys, your parents, we chant God's name, we chant on the beads. We again and again say Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, because that means God personally being present right there and then. And to experience that, you must do it yourself sometime. Okay, and so by chanting His name, by learning His teachings, that is what you guys are doing. You are making a connection with Him. His words, I'm the medium, you are listening His words, so you have a connection with the God. So by that, by doing activities like this, spiritual activities, we can invite the light of God into our lives right now as well. Okay. So I know you all are busy in your school and activities and this and that, but chanting one round of Hare Krishna Mahamantra only takes 7 minutes. Okay. So I'm sure all of you can take those 7 minutes. And I will be very, very glad. I will be very, very happy, very proud if one of you, some of you, or all of you come to me and tell me that you are chanting at least one round of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Because you know that when you do that, I'm not going to get any money or anything for that. It means that I am building a connection between you and God. I'm just a medium in between. So I will be very proud to make that connection. Okay. So we are at the end of our session nearly. If anyone has any question, please feel free to quickly ask. I will try to answer. If not, you can send me a message later. All right. Does anyone have any quick question? No. Okay. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की जय. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. See you all next Thursday, 8 p.m. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna.
Mataji. Thank you.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.